Welcome back to The Charismatic Voice. Today we're going to be taking a look at one of Dimash Kudaibergen's most performed songs. This will be Dai Di Dao, which was originally considered a folk song, but is actually by patriot and poet Maghjan Jumabayev. Maghjan was imprisoned for 10 years, and during that time he was given false information that his wife had left him. He was completely destitute and heartbroken then when he wrote Dai Di Dao. Happily, when he left prison, he was reunited with his wife. But sadly, it was short-lived, as he was arrested about 6 months later and executed during the repression. Dimash has been performing this song for a very long time. It was one of the very first that he performed, and it is also one of the ones that led him to much acclaim on The Singer. And that's the clip we'll be looking at today. Let's get to it.
Wow.
Cool. That was a dombra that Dimash was playing. It's a traditional Kazakh instrument. I understand that it is a fairly common instrument to find in Kazakhstan. It's not, I don't listen to dombras very often, so I think it's particularly neat. And also, I think it's really cool to see Dimash's accomplishment in another instrument and his guts to use the first part of his time in this competition by playing an instrument. Shows a lot of maturity and a lot of bravery. Also, I forgot to mention that I specifically took this clip from Gloria Wu's channel. She's amazing. If you like Dimash, you should definitely be subscribed to her. She gives great background stories and everything. And she provided an amazing English translation of this piece, which is why I chose it. Let's keep going. Mouth harp? That's really pretty. This is just a beautiful start to the song. The thing that I'm loving the most is his phrasing. You can tell it's been a song that he's already lived with for a long time at this point because of the mature phrasing of it. It feels like the phrases are much longer. There wasn't instrumentation, or there wasn't much instrumentation beneath him during this initial part. And it still felt like the energy continued. And that's because he was involving his breath in the phrasing as well. It was really, really beautiful. And the way that he hovered after going up to the top note and held us for a little bit and then came back down. Oh, it was like he really weaved everything into one long phrase. It was beautiful. Let's keep going. some other things that are really amazing that are happening here. But first of all, I love, I don't know if that was Gloria's doing or if that was on Singer as well. The images of the Kazakh people as they were being repressed were just really touching to me. So I loved that inclusion. Uh, I love also seeing this combination of full orchestra with traditional Kazakh instruments. I think that is so cool. That is something that we've seen Dimash do a lot. And I feel very inspired by the way he continues to bring this pride of his homeland into all of his music. It's fantastic. There was one other thing that's really interesting in this song. A lot of times, a lot of times in music, you have multiples of four that essentially are how we feel things phrased. Another thing that is mind blowing to me is that this seems to have multiples of fives in the phrases. So it's like 5 bars of 4/4 instead of 4 bars of 4/4. And Dimash's phrasing of that is really beautiful. So much that I didn't even realize that was what's happening at first. He just makes it so smooth. It's pretty fantastic. Let's keep going. Oh, let's go back a little. Catch that transition. Ooh, that was a really cool little extra touch that he did there. The first time he did this phrase pattern, when he went up stronger, he was much quieter coming back down and he made it more tender. And the second time he made it a lot more insistent. I love that little detail. Oh, that was really nice. Here, let's listen to that again. Maybe here? Let's see. Let's try here. Oh, bingo. This is such a little thing, guys, but this break he puts in his voice is so good. It's so emotional. I want to listen to it again. Also, Dai Di Dao, I'm not sure if I mentioned before, Dai Di Dao, I believe, is the name that Magjan called his wife, FYI. Oops, right here. Little break coming up. Here. Oh, that's really gorgeous. Feels like a sob. I couldn't stop during that section. I'm so sorry. Normally I'll talk about some things as they go by, but wow, I felt like I couldn't even breathe. Oh, especially in that almost entirely a cappella section at the end. He held the attention so amazingly well. And right after his high note there, before that section, the strong high note, I got chills. And then when he started into this a cappella section, it felt so it felt so tender and heartbroken. My eyes just instantly started to water. It was like I didn't have to know what he was singing about. I it was instant empathy. I don't know how to explain it other than he grabbed something fundamentally human and sang it. And oh wow, it was very touching, very, very touching. Even had this extra moment at the end where he sang high notes. Wow, this is a gorgeous performance. Really, really wonderful. Let's go back and I want to catch some of these other things. Let's try it from right here. Oh, this is impressive high belting, full voice, very lasered. I love the like little yell he does off at that point, and that you hear a little bit of reverb that's been put in. And he also even gives us a final consonant. That's one of those things that as an opera singer I get really excited about. It was a beautiful final roldar. Thank you, Dimash. Catch that one more time. That's the moment. That's the moment. That's the moment when I just was like, whoa, why are my eyes watering so much right now? Like, wow. The emotion in his voice right there is astonishing. Oh, and you can even hear the way he goes like a little forward and then brings it back in as more of a sob. Oh, it's so good. Really good use of the mic. Did you guys see that? We're going to go back just a little bit. Look at the way he uses the mic to even give another impression, not only of a dynamic, but it has an impression of going further away. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. What a beautiful performance, and what a beautiful tribute to his home country. Just wow, really heartfelt. I really loved that. That's going to be one of my favorite Dimash songs, I think. I just love the unique phrasing that he was doing. It was both long and bridging all of these combinations of 5 instead of 4. Really gorgeous. I also I loved the moment when he went up with falsetto at the end. I felt like it added a lot. Sometimes falsetto with Dimash has felt like more of a moment to show some awesome vocal chops. This one felt like a haunting melody that was added to the end. It was very effective. And so really, really loved that too. And I just love the way that the entire performance felt like it hovered. It even at the beginning, it was a little difficult to breathe because you felt like you didn't want your breath to be heard over Dimash. But this ending part especially really truly took my breath away. So wow, what a beautiful song. Thank you to all of you for this recommendation, and especially thank you to my patrons who've been helping me with bringing in some more backstory and information. So if you'd like to continue to chat about these things a lot more, do subscribe to Patreon. I look to my patrons for advice on recommendations to help me out when selecting between some top songs. And we also like to chat in Discord a bunch, so you should come and join us sometime. And I'm also here in live chats on Mondays and Fridays at 8 a.m., which is Arizona time, so come and say hello there. And then, if you really want to learn more about singing and what's really going on inside of here, do check out my course, Demystifying Singing. It's a vocal foundations course. It's great for anybody that just really wants to understand vocal technique. I hope to see you somewhere soon. Thanks.